We have been getting a lot of 99s lately, and the road to max has not stopped yet. We're getting, honestly, a lot closer, and I'm pretty excited to continue working on this week's skill, which is actually going to be prayer again. Now, I know last time I killed a lot of green dragons for prayer, and this time we're going to mix it up. A lot of you guys have realized by now that I still have to get 99 fletching, and a very common way of doing this is making broad arrows. Well, what better to pair with broad arrows than everybody's favorite minigame, Pest Control. Now, I'm probably going to have to be here for a long time because I have no idea how many arrows per hour I can make. I don't even know if it's a realistic goal to try and get all of 99 in one episode because I don't want to spend like 100 hours at Pest Control in just one video. But I guess we'll see. So at the very least, I'm going to buy like 300k broad arrowheads, and then we're going to go through all the bones and insult heads in our bank that we had from Slayer. Then we're going to head right over and have a lot of fun. Well, we spent a lot of money in the last video doing herb lore, all the way down to 26 mil, and now I'm going to spend, I don't even know how much, buying 300,000 broad arrowheads. So, let's get cracking. I'm looking at my cash stack, and I kind of want to cry. I went from 26 mil to 8. What the heck, man? That's like so much money. I think I'm gonna have to actually make money at some point. I mean, like, I'm staring at these brimstone keys, I'm like, man, maybe I don't want to save those for maxing. Looking at these blood runes, like, maybe I should sell those. I don't know. Realistically, I will probably just end up, like, alching these battle staves in a different video, because that's 14 mil back, and that should give me enough to get the rest of what I need later. But man, that hurts! Like, wow! Before we continue, a quick word from our sponsor. Elves are one of the most common staples of any fantasy MMO game. Runescape has them, WoW has them, and now the sponsor of this video has them too. You've probably heard of it. It's called Raid Shadow Legends. High Elves are one of the 13 playable races in Raid, and just like RS, they have kind of a mixed history. They live in their walled kingdom of Aravia with a powerful sorceress queen, but we aren't really sure what her motives are. Sometimes she seems good, but sometimes not so much. You can find out a lot more about them in the story campaign. This is Elhain, the only high elf that I have, but I use her in combat all the time and she's pretty strong. Look at the details that go into these characters. God, those details are, huge. I've said it before, but I still occasionally log onto this game when doing something AFK in RS, just to try and unpack and summon some new champions. There's always that little dopamine rush of getting something cool, or at least getting to, admire some more new character models. A lot of people also talk about dungeoneering being one of their favorite skills pre-EOC, and Raid just released something pretty similar called the Doom Tower. 120 floors, secret challenge rooms, and 12 unique bosses to fight. Yeah, it sounds pretty similar to what a lot of people called the best skill in RuneScape, so you should pop on and try it out. They're even giving away this champion, Bulwark, just to help you get started. So if you want to support me and try it out, or again, just admire the artwork of this content, make sure you hit the link in the description to get your free Void Champion, Bulwark, an XP booster, 50 gems, some energy refills, and even an Ancient Shard. You can find these rewards here in your inbox for the next 30 days, and you can find me in-game under The Real Dabe. So hit me up, and thanks again to Raid for sponsoring this video. So I'm taking a look here, and apparently I have some Amethyst arrow tips and some already flighted arrows. So I guess maybe this one won't take me as long as some of the other ones. I probably have a bunch of dragon arrowheads in here somewhere. Maybe I've already made them. But I am going to first go through all of these bones that we got doing Slayer and hopefully get 91, because the higher our base level is in Prayer, the more XP we'll actually get when we claim the reward from Pest Control. All this XP is kind of making me regret blocking worms when I did, because it's a pretty good amount. 91 Prayer. Very nice. 200k XP so far, which is pretty cool as well. So I have, I think, like 500 or 600 more bones in the bank, and then I also have a couple unsold heads. So good chunk into the next level too. Honestly, this is a lot more XP than I expected. Over 400k from all the unsold heads and all the bones and everything. So that's pretty nice. We're like almost halfway through this next level already. So now it's time to head over to Pest Control and figure out how I'm gonna do that. I'm not really sure if I should be taking like a dragon battle axe and super attack potions. I don't know, man. I'll probably just chill with claws or something. Place is my home now. I'm gonna be here for so long. And this is only halfway, I'm pretty sure. It's probably gonna be a little bit more than halfway of my remaining XP, because I'm pretty sure the amethyst arrows are gonna give significantly more XP than the broad arrowheads, but gonna be here for a minute. let's get started, I guess. I don't know when I'm gonna update you guys on this, because right now I have apparently 26 pest points. It'll probably just be with relevant fletching goals, and then we'll do a huge chunk of prayer XP at the end or something. I don't know. So I changed my mind on the spec weapon. I decided that a dragon battle axe is probably going to end up being better, since I pretty much have infinite super attack potions anyway. 2 specs from claws, but, you know, 118 strength the whole time, pretty good. Unfortunately, this level of experience is not going to last forever, because I have to go and actually flight a bunch of arrows. But, okay, well, I thought I was going to get it there, but the game abruptly ended. Let me just get it at the start of this one here. That is the first fletching level of the grind, level 92. So we still have a bunch of amethyst arrows to work through, and that'll get us probably like halfway to the next level or something. So it looks like if I'm really actively focusing and trying, I can get about 15k arrows or flight 15k arrows per hour. So that's not too bad, I guess. It means I'm going to be here for quite a long time. Probably at least about 60 hours here, and that's assuming I'm trying my hardest the whole time. Realistically, it's probably going to be about like 10 to 12k per hour, so I'm looking at like 60 to 80 hours at least. Alright, that wraps up the last of the amethyst arrows. Now it's time to get very slow experience for a while, because I'm going from 200 XP drops to 15. That's rough. And with that game, we are now past 1,000 Void Knight commendation points. I believe a full set is, like a full set of Void is like 850 or something, so technically we've already gotten more than full Void. And we're not even close to being done, so so far it's not too bad. The games have been pretty consistent, and I'm used to doing this when it was like 4 points for the boat, and it's 5 now, so a little bit better. So I have been so zoned out that I didn't even actually realize how many points I have. I am far past 2,000 pest points right now. I've just been really focusing on getting these arrows done, I guess. So, I guess, I think the cap is 4k, so I guess we're halfway there. My intentions are actually to go back to the Myths Guild and grind out green dragons just until I get 92 prayer after I'm done here, or after I hit the pest point cap. Because every level that I go up means that I get more prayer experience. So if I just finish off that level by normal means, I'll get even more XP when I turn all this in. Well, that's the halfway mark right there. I have almost 301,000 arrowheads, so I decided to, you know, make the extra 1,000 headless arrows. So the last game of pest control for a little while, because like I said, I want to go kill some dragons to knock out 92 prayer before I come back. Plus, I have been here for nearly 2,400 pest points, so I want to take a little break. And yeah, dragons seem nice. So let's go kill 1,500 dragons. Take like, I don't know, 6-7 hours. By now you've heard me mention a few times that I want to get the level before I spend my pest points, and this is why. I put a chart on the screen right now that shows you guys the different level brackets for experience at pest control, and if we scroll down to the bottom, we'll see that I get more XP once I hit level 92. And it might not seem like a lot to go from 234 to 252 experience per pest point, but you also get a 10% bonus on turn-in, so this ends up being a pretty sizable difference, which is why I figure grinding out, you know, 1,500 dragons before I go back and turn them in is definitely worth doing. This is just one of those things I completely forgot to do after getting 99 construction, but finally putting a Spirit Tree Fairy Ring combo in the POH. The only reason I even remember this is because my clue step requires me to go to Entrana, and the fastest way for me to do that is to take a Spirit Tree, so this will save a little time. Starting to realize now that I was not as close to this level as I thought I was, but after like 8 or 9 hours of green dragons, because there were numerous distractions with clue scrolls that I ended up not being able to complete, that is 92 prayer. Of course, the halfway mark to 99, as everybody knows, but prayer as a hardcore is one of the slower skills, so very happy to have that. And it of course puts us at the next threshold for not only pest points giving us more XP, but I believe we also get an additional point of prayer from our potions now, I think. So that's pretty nice. Well, my first fletching level, I don't even know if you're going to see the screen pop up here because I'm getting hit by numerous things, but that is 93 fletching. I was AFK when I was editing a video, so I decided to make some of my Addy bars into bolts and dart tips, just to get some free XP, you know, save a little bit of money, why not? Oh, also, that's 2230 total. Only 47 levels away, I'm getting kind of excited, we're getting pretty close. I kind of zoned out and glossed over it, but if you take a look in the top left, you can see we have 3,000 pest points on the dot now. It was actually really bothering me that I was 1 point over, and I don't know. It was just bothering me. So, 3,000 on the dot, 3/4 of the way to the cap, and it looks like we're probably going to get a decent chunk after we spend those two, because we still have 243,000 broad arrowheads to make, so I'm excited. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like knowing the amount of XP I'm going to get from it is really nice. Well, just about to get 94 fletching. I don't know how... There we go. I was going to say I don't know how close we are. There we go, 94, very nice. I think the last unlock you actually get is 95 or 96 being dragon darts, and we should be able to get that level with what we have left. To be honest with you, I don't know how many hours it's been since the last clip, but that's 95 fletching, which I guess that is the level for dragon darts. So we still have about 150,000 broad arrows to make, and we're getting very close to capping out our pest points, and I just finished out another full inventory of attack potions, so woo! You guys aren't even ready for this dopamine, man. I've been waiting literally like 40 hours or something ridiculous for this, but that is 4,000 Void Knight commendation points. You cannot be awarded any more points until you've exchanged some for awards. We are at the pest control cap. God, those are words I never thought I'd say. Alright, let's go cash in our dopamine points. So if you don't know, when you turn in 100 points at a time, you do get a 10% bonus XP thing here. So this is the equivalent of about 1 million XP, a little bit more than 1 million XP. And I'm just gonna turn it all in. Oh, just look at that 27,000 XP drop. Oh my god. I gotta be real careful. I don't want to misclick here. Whoa, like that's just random scrolling, dude. Alright, here we go. Here's the level. Bam! Level 93. Just in case this gives me more XP. I don't think it does. Okay, I was right. It doesn't. It changes in brackets. So, unfortunately, we don't get more XP for actually hitting this level. But I'm very glad we got 92 first, because that's going to give us copious amounts of extra experience from doing this. And chances are we'll probably get 94 by the time we're actually done here, because I still have a lot of broad arrows to make. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping that would give me like 2 whole levels, but man, training prayer at these high levels sucks. Hopefully, the amount of points we get from finishing the rest of these arrows is going to end up getting us another one. You know, I'm imagining it will. And there is 96. Unfortunately, that is the last level we're going to be able to get, but we'll get more than halfway with the remaining broad arrows we have, so that's kind of nice. I think that I'm probably just going to bite the bullet and just smith some like addy bars or something whenever I get to the smithing grind, because I don't know if I can really stand another like 80 to 100 hours of pest control doing this grind again, but I guess we'll see. Still have several hours here to finish this all out though, and then we'll cash in all of our pest points. Well, another 300 or so games of pest control later, I am almost done with these broad arrows. We're going to run out of them this game, but I'm not quite at enough points to get another prayer level yet, so I'm going to have to play for another, like, couple of hours. I'm, in that time, probably going to make some diamond bolts, because I'm intending to go back to God Wars pretty soon. And might as well do them here, rather than just bank standing. Okay, that is everything. That's all the arrows made, all the bolts made and enchanted. And now I'm going to hop off this world to get away from the spammers. Okay, so this is kind of the real moment of truth. I didn't really do any calculations to know if 1,270 is enough points to get another prayer level. I'm hoping it is, and we're just gonna do it. And desperately hope that it's enough. Because if it's not, I'm just gonna be really sad and feel like I didn't accomplish nearly as much in this video as I actually hoped to. Oh god, please give me the level. I think it will. Right? Yeah, awesome. 94 prayer, beautiful. Unfortunately, we don't get a combat level until 98. But that's 2235 total now, and I have spent way too much time at pest control. I feel like I sacrificed a large part of my sanity making this video, but regardless, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Probably never going to come back here again. Yeah, you know, spent way too much time here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Thank you for watching.